Hi everyone, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I just did Libra. I'm sorry for those of you who are Libras. I forgot to plug my mic in, so there's a little buzzing on that one. If I have time, I'll try to do Libra again, but I wanted to do Sagittarius again for their birthday because that didn't work out so good as the first read in the middle of these solar eclipse energies, or the eclipse energies in general. But anyway, this is for Scorpio. You're the last sign. So let's go ahead and roll the die for you. This is a general reading. If you want something more specific, my info is below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD also out there called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check that out. And so let's get going with Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio for December 2021? We have number 1 of the masculine energy, a lot of drive, perhaps individualism or selfishness. We have the Taurus energy of being a little stubborn energy there, which is also your opposite, your axis, which everyone's been coming up with their axis yesterday and today. And then here we have Saturn, which is all about restriction. So let's see what's coming up with that. So it looks a little bit restrictive for you, but aggressive at the same time with the 1 masculine energy. Very much in the masculine energy, perhaps a little bit of stubbornness or persistence in needing to finish something regarding responsibilities or tasks. So let's see what's going on with the Lenormand Reverie. To set the tone, we have the Universal Golden Tarot for the read, all upright, and then clarified by the Rider-Waite Mini, both uprights and reversals. For Scorpio, take a deep breath, Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Scorpio. What is Scorpio's energy for December 2021? Scorpio. We have the 2 swans, the 24 of the Queen of Wands. You might have some fire in your chart, but perhaps a relationship here. We have the family tree here of the 5 of the Hierophant, which is change and freedom and expansion, but also has to do with the Hierophant of societal norms. So perhaps dealing with the norms of the family. And a breakthrough, which is what Virgo had, I believe. And then the loving woman here being present in the moment. Okay, but there may be some restrictions there with the burden card. So let's see. And you might be seeking wise counsel too, and that can be professional counseling as well. All right, so let's see what else is going on for your read. The underlying energy is the multiple faces card, but this is with the 40 of the Page of Cups. So there's an energy of vulnerability here, and because of vulnerability, showing multiple faces here, or perhaps like your head spinning because you don't know which way to turn, there's too much going on, and just feeling vulnerable. So let's see, Scorpio, what's going on with you? Are you going into your inner child? Swans, the Queen of Wands, so definitely fire coming up. And Earth with the Hierophant, the Lovers of Gemini, and then the Atlas energy of the Cross, the weight of the world, the burdens, and being present in the moment, perhaps with a gift or gifts of the loving lady. Okay, so Scorpio, December 2021. One more. Scorpio. Scorpio, December 2021. Scorpio. Okay. All right, first card out for you is the 9 of Pentacles, the Sovereign card. Are you happy with everything you could possibly want except for a partner perhaps? Or maybe you do and you're just very independent? Or is this a child who's become independent? We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, offering a little bit of love as the challenge. And this is the center card from Libra's read. The foundation for you is the Strength card. Okay, so being strong, trying to tame the beast. Maybe you're dealing with health issues or the need for some courage. In the recent past, you have the Page of Cups. And again, that innocent energy of multiple faces was coming up in the underlying energies rather here with that 40 in the recent past, which both are underlying energies because that's in the recent past. So you may have been dealing with a child over here who may be becoming independent. But we also could have 2 children here, or even 3, right? These could be siblings here, or just 2 water signs. But the challenge is the Knight of Cups here. Crowning you is the Lovers, which can be Gemini energy as well. So this is affection, whether it's a lover or children. I'm not getting any wands energy here, so it's more of childlike affection or family. And what's coming up for you is the Three of Wands, being present in the moment, perhaps with gifts. But in this card, you're much standing on a landmine, perhaps, not realizing what you're doing. And you see yourself as the Queen of Swords, speaking your truth. Maybe you have some air in your chart, or you're dealing with someone with air in their chart. And what's around you is the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself, taking the high ground, or defending your actions or your words. The block here is the Four of Pentacles, and that's the Scroogey card. So the block may be about having to be Scroogey and holding on, being practical and moderate. Maybe you don't like being that way. Maybe you're very open and free form, and you might need to have to change your ways due to monetary restrictions right now. And you end up here at the Ten of Swords, but this is the energy of bleeding out. This is betrayal, surgery, a lot of pain here. This could be an accident as well, but it looks like it's more heartbreak related unless this is reversed and you're dealing with bliss. Okay, but I'm not getting a lot of like passion per se here. So what's connecting to what's left hanging in limbo is the Six of Cups here, which is that pure, innocent, loving energy of two children or two inner children. This can be bliss, or after the ending of a painful cycle. And then the hanging in limbo energy is the Six of Pentacles here of sharing, or perhaps settling out, or being charitable with each other. So what's going on in the underlying energy? I'm going to pull a couple extra cards here for the end, just in case I need them. And the underlying energy for you is the Empress. Okay. So we have some feeling of being left out in the cold here. This can be injury or illness, right? Feeling left behind. This can be getting laid off. And again, this is the workplace here. Somebody might have, or not, maybe just not like being out in the cold, having to wait for your appointment, that kind of stuff. And then we have emotional fulfillment, or an ending here of a cycle with new love here with the Queen of Wands. Or is the family dumping on the Queen of Wands? And that may be causing her grief or sleepless nights with the mother energy here, right? We could have a mother and daughter, or they could be just someone who's giving the other person grief. So we'll have to see how that plays out in your read. But we have the Empress there in the underlying energy, along with the Page of Cups, which could be a pregnant person who just had a child. So you could be dealing with that, whether that's you or somebody else around you. And yeah, again, this could be a child, your child having another child, right? With the Empress, the Sovereign, and the Page of Cups. Maybe it's their second child, and this one might be a challenge because they need to take care of this one while this one's being born. But we have a lot of affection here, a lovers here, and being present in the moment, really appreciating that. And again, this Ten of Swords could just be giving birth, right? Because it's kind of messy. And this could be the energy of the older sibling holding the new baby. That's really sweet. So you could be dealing with birth right now, whether it's actual birth or birthing of something here, but it's very sweet energy of children. So why do you have the Empress there? Well, there's that loving relationship here. This could be a past life relationship, just a very strong bond with anyone, a soulmate, a child. And then the Page of Pentacles, who may be in need of help, or a missed opportunity here that now you might be cashing in on. Someone who wasn't happy with themselves or dissatisfied with being able to manifest. Maybe they're having trouble getting started in life. You know, it could be a child struggling to gain their independence. And the Page of Cups in the recent past. The truth being presented to set them free regarding issues at work or getting a job. And the need to look back perhaps at what didn't work before and how to change that. All right, so there could be a child, again, like struggling on how to go forward. There may be love relationships or affections with the Queen of Wands here that need to be looked at, okay? And that could be Gemini or fire sign. And then we have Leo energies in the foundation, because these guys just fell over. So we have Scorpio energy reversed in not sharing here. So this is could be a death that happened already that you're still dealing with. This can be a near-death experience. It can be just being dead tired, or just tired of the same old story, of not being balanced or not having enough. This can be debt. And again, we have Leo here, and we have Taurus here, Gemini, and that's all the majors right now. Okay, so by the way, the Empress is coming up reversed. This is somebody who could have just given birth, or dealing with illness or injury issues, or she's in lack. So this could be a really mean person, or a really kind of dependent person who expects everyone to do things for them. And that's coming up here in the imbalance with, against Scorpio and Taurus, you know, and you are each other's axis. So you're playing against each other right now, and you're going into your axis on the 22nd, where the North Node and the South Node leave presently Gemini and Sagittarius in the South Node, and they're moving into Taurus North Node and Scorpio in the South Node. So you're going to be going into the South Node, letting go of your traits. So the central energy is that Nine of Pentacles. Again, there's that Ten of Swords, sudden pain, which is interesting. I really don't have much Scorpio in my chart. I think just my Neptune Scorpio. But I was passing a stone yesterday morning, so it can be something like that. But any kind of sudden pain, sudden event, explosion, someone getting kicked out of the house, a betrayal. So it just depends on your situation. But this also could be Scorpio in pain about someone else's sovereignty or their child's independence, leaving the house, or getting kicked out of the house, or suddenly leaving, or sudden pain, or sudden surgery. Like this could be an emergent surgery that needs to happen as well, with the King of Cups reversed here. Okay, the challenge being the Knight of Cups, and there's the King of Pentacles. All right, so this is the breadwinner, right? The person everybody counts on because they have it all together, very stable, and perhaps dumping all their responsibilities. And are they dumping a load? Are they dumping their burdens? Are they leaving their work to retire? Maybe they fell and they hurt themselves and now they can't work. So that may be a challenge here. And again, this could be this could be someone who becomes a patient, right? Because they hurt themselves. But this is the need. This is patience. This is, you know, being a patient angel, someone off the beaten path, taking one step at a time, or Sagittarius energies, along with the High Priestess. This could definitely be somebody in the hospital who hurt themselves, or perhaps they need emergent surgery or had a heart attack or something like that. But there's a lot of people to help here. Again, this could be a birth, and that's why there's an emergency. And then we have the Lovers at the top. And this is no options for the King of Wands, who may have fallen from grace or fallen on his face or fell and hurt himself. But there's justice here for the Queen of Cups. It could be Scorpio, but doesn't have to be. Regarding this love relationship here, or affections, someone of great affection. So no options presented, right? Because the Gemini is like that twin energy of having two options. But there are no two options. That maybe the King of Wands was hoping for another option, but there isn't one. He may be lacking faith in the justice system, or in the mediation with the Queen of Cups here, whether it's medical, whether it's legal, whatever it is here. The Queen of Cups is upright though. What's coming up for you is the Three of Wands, being present in the moment with frustrations or a lack of creativity or growth, maybe concerned about no growth, and what are your options? And this is holding on, trying to be practical with limited funds and facing your worst fears perhaps. And again, here's the Knight of Cups reversed. So there may be some jealousy or insincerity there, or facing your worst fears of not being loved, of being rejected, or somebody else with those fears. Okay, so we have the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups both reversed. We have the Queen of Cups upright and the Page of Cups in the recent past. So there's definitely a Cups family there. You see yourself as the Queen of Swords with a very abundant family and perhaps a car, like everything that you need. This can also could be an emergency vehicle, going to the hospital, or a lot of family to help with this situation. And again, with somebody's insecure or feeling manipulated, or this is not having the tools they need to do what they need to do, whether it's an emergent medical situation or another kind of situation. For the independent one here, and this could be like the help that you have in the emergency vehicle as opposed to the help that you can get at the hospital. So someone doesn't have what they need in the emergency vehicle to get to until they get to the hospital here. This could be someone calling out or making the phone call to the hospital. But again, this is, these are positive energies here. There's a lot of abundance here. However, these are all really abundant energies, but the magician is not. This is some kind of manipulation or lack of security. This could be a break-in too, into a wealthy home. But this could be a lack of security, or not having the tools, or perhaps not having the tools to deal with the emotions of the situation, because this could be an emergency, whether it's to the hospital or some other kind of emergency regarding a break-in, or just a car. But it doesn't look like an accident. It looks like, that could be something else, some kind of manipulation or theft. But it feels more like medical type emergencies. And then we have someone standing up for themselves. Are you making the call? And then we have the Page of Wands reversed, who's very concerned here. This is someone not expressing their feelings. They may be uninspired or afraid. This can be someone just down or sad or just tired as well. Somebody trying to recover from their emotions, their loss, their regret, their fears, shame and guilt. This can be of their ego or their bright idea. Whose bright idea was this anyway? Or this is an awakening of a child here, or two, with the Page of Swords reversed. So there's two other children here involved. And again, you could be birthing a new child. So this could just be a whole situation around the birth and the need for the ambulance to come. There may be two other children that need taken care of to go to the hospital. And then the block is the Four of Pentacles with limited abilities or limited funds. This is an unstable situation. Okay, you have two fours here. Unstable situation with new information that's come in, or clarity about this unstable situation or home or family. And again, there could be energy of a divorce here. This also can be the institution, so dealing with an unstable hospital situation, or a place maybe where someone's staying. But this can be a break away from a religion, establishment, a marriage, a Taurus, right? Not wanting to do things the traditional way. This could be wanting to have a birth at home, or had practiced a certain birth that the hospital won't do. So this could be limited to how you're able to birth at the hospital. It wasn't what you planned. And again, someone might need a C-section, or again, this could be some other kind of surgery, but there's a lot of kids around here. The Ten of Swords is dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve, dumping multiple loads, which may be painful or may be hurting your back. This also can be no longer confused, found the one, and so then dumping everything else, so it makes things easier. We don't have to worry about anything else, just focus on the one thing, and connect one-to-one. One-to-one about what needs to happen, what calls need to be made, okay? And what the deal is, the wake-up call, who do we need to bring in? Okay, there's the Knight of Swords rushing in with some news. That can be Aquarius energy. And then we have the Six of Cups here, coming together, feeling left out in the cold. Or these could be people coming together and then going outside for a walk, or at the hospital. Maybe that's where they are in the waiting room, celebrating a birth, and then leaving, going back out in the cold, not really wanting to leave. This also could be people celebrating, and these people not welcome in the celebration. Or these guys need to go out and implement a plan of what they're going to do next, and feeling stuck or no place to go, or stubborn. This could be on strike, or not having the balls to move on. All right, and then this is reversed, the Six of Pentacles. So there may be financial issues around this, the celebration, needing to find a way to pay. Page of Cups may be a new child, under the radar or feeling like a failure, in need of attention. And then someone standing up to the crowd to keep them away. Don't come near the baby. They need to stay safe and clean. And then here we have moving to a peaceful place until we can get there. Take the mother and child to a better place where there's no people trying to get their hands on them. And then again in a losing battle or in ending the conflict, moving to a more peaceful place or more better room or a place where there won't be so many people around. But again, there could be imbalance of sharing responsibilities, or this could be debt, a scam, or just someone unwilling to share information or share with people in general, doesn't want people touching the child. But any kind of situation this is, there's definitely new birth energies here. So whether it's child or a new project or a new like a new building that's being built and there's an emergency, someone fell, it's all of those kind of energies. But there's imbalance. And then regarding the Emperor, and we have the Empress reversed over here. The Emperor's coming in over here. Let's see what he comes up with. I don't think I put the Emperor out yet. Nope. The Emperor for Scorpio, being offered love and healing. Okay, and then there's the Queen of Swords looking the other way, trying to keep people away from them at the same time as offering love. And that could be a nurse, perhaps. And then we have the King of Swords here as well. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, which can be relatives of the Emperor. They could be the people taking care of them. Coming full circle, this is Pisces energy, the Divine Feminine, marching to the beat of their own drum, naked, right? Having to get into a gown, a hospital gown, with family around, or the family's unhappy. This is not happy about the situation, or a happy ending here, where the emotional cycle's done and everything's fine now. The King of Swords. This is someone not, again, the family's unhappy, bringing in the element or virus and not wanting it to get near. It's very much energies of a medical situation, okay? And not wanting a whole lot of people around. And then we have the Sun coming in. That literally could be a sun, someone's son to come in. That could be the King of Swords. And that could be the King of Swords, this Knight of Swords rushing in to see what's going on. And why is the Sun coming up? Because the Moon's coming up. Don't let the sun go down on me. So people are howling at the Moon. This could be a Cancer energy and a Leo energy as well. Somebody's bored, right? So they're going outside howling at the Moon. That could be the two people who went outside because they're just bored waiting. And then there's the Emperor upright. He's bored. He's stuck with the kids. That's why. The father or grandfather stuck with the kids. It's like, when is this going to be over? Okay. And then we have the energy of implementing a plan of attack, because this is reversed. So these are both reversed. So implementing a plan of attack or frustration and inability to conceive if someone's trying to conceive or getting, artificial insemination, that kind of stuff. But again, this is frustration of the wounded warrior. Are they depressed? I don't know if I have the Star card out here. Okay, someone's irritated. This is like opposite ends of the spectrum, right? The wounded warrior and the Star, right? And are they the Star, or is this energy of needing hope or needing to heal? But there's frustration here around this and implementing a plan of action or inaction. The Knight of Wands coming in with this as the Star to the rescue, as it always is. So the wounded warrior is not real happy about this one, because they always get to be the Star. And this could be a doctor, maybe that's in the family. We have the King of Swords. This can be an Aquarius or the Star, the healer. Dream come true, right? The one who sweeps you off your feet, right? McDreamy. So we're definitely talking about hospital stuff. This is somebody who's awake. They're able to have visitors rising above or awakening and coming out about a lover or a Gemini or a twin. And the Queen of Wands looking the other way. And then the underlying energy. And this was Libra's energy right here. So, and this Libra, this King of Swords could be a Libra as well, with Capricorn in their chart as well. Temptation. So again, McDreamy, McSteamy's kind of coming up from the hospital energy. The bottom of the deck then ends up being the Queen of Pentacles reversed with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody was suffering in silence, trying to be strong, walking away within, trying to take walks, perhaps to deliver the baby, and then the wounded warrior going through labor. This is someone like measuring them to see what's going on down there. And then the Wheel of Fortune is about like it's not time yet, or a downturn, a twist of fate, and then holding back, time, money, and effort, playing hardball, needing to decide what needs to happen, and then the Queen of Pentacles is reversed. So she may be unstable or ungrounded. Could be an emergency situation. So again, this could be a mother and daughter energy too. So whether it's mostly about childbirth and hospitals is what I'm getting. An emergency. And there's, yeah. And it's like someone getting attention, and the one comes to the rescue, who may be the one who always fixes everything in the family, and then they get all the attention when you're actually the one having the baby and no one's paying attention to you, because all of a sudden maybe the doctor comes in who's really cute, and now everyone's paying attention to them and not you. It's kind of like that weird feeling. It's like, Scorpio, what's going on? So let's go to romantic angels. Let's see who you have. Like I said, you have a lot of Cups family here. There's a lot of emotions and love going on. You got the Lovers too, which is a lot of affection. Perhaps an independent child who's having a baby, or a mother who's having a baby, and they need a babysitter to take care of the other children or the other family going on. So we have Taurus reversed. We have Leo reversed, and then Gemini upright. And what else came up here? Aries is upright, and then Leo again came up, and Aquarius at the end. So for Scorpio, what do we have? Scorpio. There may be some deception or masks. If you're in a hospital, it's just about putting a mask on. If someone's wearing a false self-mask in this relationship here, again, there may be some deception with your situation and true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, whether having a baby, but the deception can be about wearing masks, or about, you know, your figurative mask too, about not being your true self. So what are the masks going on for you regarding this true love, which can be a new baby, worth waiting for, right? The 9 months it takes. And again, here's reconciliation of coming together. So someone from your past is returning to your life. And then the bottom of the deck is this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. And this could be the one. So are you codependent with your children and you're having another child? But there's definitely true love and deception at the same time. Again, it can just be childbirth, and that would be a really loving energy. But you've already met the partner you seek. So again, that could be a baby inside of you, or someone else. Maybe your child's having a child. But yeah, it's kind of crazy here. It's definitely hospital related, whether it's a baby or something else. That I don't know. But there's a lot of loving energy. There's definitely celebration. There's people out in the cold. There's people jealous and envious. Let's see what comes up from the numerology deck. 2849. So making a choice to get your wish or to walk away and within. Okay. Scorpio. Okay. We have moderation. Okay, that's 14 is the Temperance card of being balanced and patient in a love partnership, which is 26 of the Page of Wands, and then abundance of the 88, the dance of the masculine and feminine within each other. Okay, being patient in a love relationship as far as what abundance goes, and needing to be moderate right now. Okay, and need to be financial discipline. So of course a new child would cause those issues, and parenting of course is at the bottom of the deck. And 63, suffering in silence or dealing with stress. And one more deck from the energy deck. Scorpio, December 2021, Scorpio. Okay, contract. So maybe there was imbalances here. So there may be financial discipline needed, whether it has to do with having a child or other issues that need to be resolved in the family. Love, family, and community contracts, balance, imbalance, debt, scams, and then exposing everything with the sun coming out here. But the sun, yeah, the sun was up right here. This is about exposing a contract or the imbalance of something in the family, and the need to be strong here with the Ten of Cups reversed and a happy ending or an ending of an unhappy ending, or the ending of an emotional cycle of unhappiness and being strong here. So it's definitely Leo energy there, mother energy, and that could be giving birth again. And again, there's balance to be had here with the Fool's Journey. Someone needs to open up their heart and take a leap of faith in order to come back into balance again. And again, that's all about Leo right there. And then we have the Healer of the Ages, so that's a good sign. So if you're having delivery, it looks like you can count on the person who's there. And the bottom of the deck is the thinking man, who's very intellectual and knows what they're doing. The 46, it could be someone in the family who's taking care of things. The Six of Cups of the loving children, the inner children or outer children, very curious and maybe immature in certain ways, but very capable as well. So I wouldn't worry about that part. Okay, Scorpio, hope that was helpful for you. Make sure I was a little quicker with you. I think I just got through things quicker. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. Rise and be love. See you soon. Bye.